Hi everyone. Today I'm sharing 10 essential steps in growing your YouTube channel. Whether you're in your 50s like me or you're just starting out, these 10 tips will definitely help you grow with confidence and help you achieve your goals. So if you are just starting your YouTube channel, you want to keep watching. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Darlene Obion with Beauty is What I Do 2.0, and I talk about all things beautiful because everything in life brings us to where we are now as midlifers in our mid-40s, mid-50s, and even approaching 60. So welcome to my channel. If you have been with me from day one, welcome back. I definitely appreciate you being with me here today. And I wanted to just share this perspective with you because you guys, about this time last year is when I actually revamped my Instagram account. I had this account for several years, but just decided to do something different. I actually was trying to promote another business I had and decided to take a class about digital marketing, how to market any business online. And then I developed all these skills and tools, which helped me grow the Instagram account from about 1,000 followers to 60,000 followers. And I am so happy about that. So what I am doing is really applying these same steps, these same skills to growing my YouTube channel. I know it's not the same. It's a whole different animal. But the bottom line is there are some still basic things that you have to apply when you're trying to grow any social media platform. And so that's what we're going to talk about today. So the first step, you guys, is really just start. That starts the momentum. I remember when I first started on Instagram, I didn't know what I was doing. Listen, I still don't really know what I'm doing on YouTube, right? I'm filling it out, but I'm applying these same skills that I use to grow my Instagram page. And you know what? Nothing is going to be perfect in the beginning. I remember when I started Instagram, I was just on there sharing information that I was learning through my digital marketing course. And I was so excited. And so that's exactly what I'm doing here. I'm just sharing what I know, what I have learned, my journey thus far on YouTube. And that's really all you have to do. Remember, you're not trying to get to perfection. You just want to start. And I promise you that as you go through your journey, as you go back and look at your videos, you'll see, oh my gosh, I need to change this. I need to change that. And that's simply how it goes. So don't be so caught up on how things have to be so perfect in the beginning, because it doesn't. I am literally right now still recording on my iPhone because I haven't made a decision on what type of camera I want to upgrade to, or even if I want to upgrade. You know what? This iPhone is working fine for me right now. So really the first step is just to start. Now on to step 2. Define your purpose. Understanding your purpose will help define your content. For me, it's helping midlife women find the beauty in all things, how to elevate themselves, how to get to where they want to be and embrace the best part of their lives, especially where they are right now. Trust me, you're not going to necessarily have your niche all the way figured out when you first start. But if you know why you're doing this, then this is what's going to keep you motivated. This is what's going to get you out of bed, to get you to go record that video, whether you're feeling good, whether you're feeling bad. It doesn't matter because you know why you're doing it. So no worries there, guys. The niche will come. You just have to define why are you doing this in the first place, because clarity is definitely key. Step 3, consistency is everything. When I first started on Instagram about this time last year, I was uploading 3 reels a day. I was doing morning, noon, late afternoon. And when I did that, I noticed that what I was trying to achieve was really just getting myself out there and getting followers. I was really growing. And when I saw that momentum, oh baby, it was on. You may feel like, you know what, I'm ready to go all in. You may want to do a 7-day challenge, a 14-day challenge, a 30-day challenge where you're uploading every day. Whatever it is that you feel like you can stick to, be consistent at it. You may want to start a challenge in the beginning. Upload every day for 7 days. See how that works. Then you may want to do another type of challenge. You will find what works for you, what will help you be consistent, and it just depends on what your goal is. So I encourage you, create a schedule, be consistent, and stick to it. Step 4, and this is so important, study and learn from others. I am so sure that if you've already started your YouTube channel, I know you watched a whole bunch of other YouTube channels as well, just like I did. I found people within the same niche. I studied, I listened, I learned, right? I pulled up their videos that were doing amazing, and I thought, what's missing in the video? What's amazing about the video? How can I redo that same video with my niche, with my target audience in mind? It truly helps you create content in the best way possible. You have to study, you have to learn. You just need to learn from their mistakes and learn from their successes. Another key is go read the comments. That will also let you know content that you need to create. What are people asking in the comments? What are people saying, period, in the comments? Talk about getting a list of ideas of videos to record. It's all in the comments. I promise you, it's all in the comments. On to the next. Step 5, stay open to change. When I started my Instagram page, I did a lot of different things. I did posts, I did reels, I did a lot of things until I figured out what really resonated with me. And I discovered that it was reels. I also played around with doing the faceless thing, but I realized when I showed my face that did better. Then I played around with just talking as opposed to maybe doing a dance step or two, right? Then I realized that a combination of both really worked. Then I played around with, should I talk or should I put text on screen, and realize that text on screen really works. You just have to be open to change. You just have to study what content you're putting out, what's resonating with people, because as I spoke about earlier, when it even comes to your niche, you'll see what is resonating with people, and then you'll know how to pivot and then how to move forward. So that's very important, to stay open to change. Okay, now on to the last 5 steps. Step 6, authenticity is your superpower, guys. Being real and relatable on Instagram is really what helped me grow. And so I just talked about the fact that I'm in my mid-50s, I'm a wife, I'm a grandmother, I'm concerned about my children's future, I'm concerned about retirement, I'm concerned about still having a mortgage, I'm concerned about my health, I'm concerned about all of these things. And these are the things that I talked about, which is what I also talk about on YouTube. People connect with people. They connect with who you are, not who you're trying to be. So just be real, be authentic to you, and don't try to be like nobody else, y'all. God didn't make you to be like anybody else. There's only one you, and you need to be you. Step 7, dedicate time and effort. I cannot speak more about this because building an audience, you guys, takes time. It does not happen overnight. You just have to know that it's going to happen. When I was on Instagram this time last year, what I do on Instagram, if I didn't say already, I sell digital courses, right? And I didn't make my first sale until maybe 3 months later. I knew it was going to happen. I was in it for the long haul. I knew what the end game was, and it did not matter. And you have to apply that same principle, that same mindset to the growth and to your YouTube channel. It's not going to happen overnight. Now, for some, we've seen it, right? I'm sure you've seen some YouTubers where they were monetized in 10 days, monetized in 30 days, all of that. And that's amazing. But the reality is most YouTubers don't get monetized for about 6 months. So just know you've got to dedicate time and effort to this. It is going to work. Step 8, ignore the haters because they're going to come. The trolls are going to come. Now, I have to be honest. Since I've been on YouTube, I haven't had any trolls. And I'm so grateful. Trolls, stay away. But you know what? Honestly, it's okay because obviously as you grow, you're attracting more and more people. And so when this began to happen to me on Instagram, this is so funny. When it began to happen, I remember the very first one. And I'm sorry, I'm laughing because it was hilarious to me, right? What this person said. And then I had all these people coming to my defense. But let me tell you something. Sometimes negative comments work in your favor because what will happen is that video will get some traction and people are going to wonder what's going on. What is everybody talking about? And I promise you, it was that one troll that made a comment that really skyrocketed. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that is the video that went viral that I got 2 million views on. So I don't mind the trolls. I don't mind the negative comments. I know that there are unhappy people out here, as you know, and they're just going to comment. They live, that is their job. That is what they wake up to do, right? Is to get on somebody's media page and leave some negative comments. They never want to show their face. They never have up a picture of them. They got a dog or a cat or the sky. They got something crazy up, but that's okay. Because you know what? It's going to work for your good. Don't worry about the trolls or the negative comments. Okay, on to step number 9. Learn from every video. Every piece of content is a chance to grow. On Instagram, I will go back and really look at my analytics and see which perform well, what time of the day were my followers there, which type of video, of course, that they responded to most. And it's going to be the same thing with YouTube. Don't get discouraged because you have one video that only had 100 views or you can't get over 1,000 views. Don't be discouraged by that because you're growing. You didn't come into YouTube being a YouTube expert. You're growing with how to show up on camera. You're growing with how to speak on camera. You're growing with your lighting. You're growing with your tools and your equipment. You're growing with your content. You're growing with ideas. There's just so many areas. Don't be overwhelmed. Calm down. Choose one thing, just one thing. When you go back and review your videos, what is it that you want to change? What can you do better? And do it better. And then the next thing, you may want to take a list, but do one thing. Don't overwhelm yourself, okay? You got this. You are going to do well on YouTube. We all are. Okay, now on to the last step. 10, I'm glad you made it to the end, is leverage what that other people don't know. Remember, there's a reason you started this YouTube channel, and many skills like understanding your audience and creating engaging content really translates against or across all platforms. It doesn't matter what social media platform you're on. As long as you share what you know, you have an advantage. So I'm hoping that these 10 tips really does help you feel more confident in creating your YouTube channel and creating content and leveraging what you know. Share it, hit the notification bell, all the things, and let me know in the comments, What is stopping you from creating your YouTube channel? Let's talk about it, because I promise you, if you write in the comments what's stopping you, if I can't address it, somebody else will address it, because we all started from somewhere. And if you haven't followed me yet on Instagram, what are you waiting for? Here is my Instagram handle right here. Follow me on Darlene Digital Empire, and let's even talk about you starting a business there if that's something that you want to do as well. Okay, you guys, until the next video, I'll see you next time. Bye.